Well, good morning. I hope everybody is well. We're back to Dragon Age again. Though it may be a little quicker on the story because I spent all weekend trying to get through side stuff. So, here's hoping. All right. Let's just hop right in. We're gonna load. Many hours, many hours. Oh, this is the other one. All right, this one. Passion. I think it's this one I wanted to load. Yeah. Okay.
We've gotten word from the Wardens.
Have they found Gillenane?
Not yet, but they found something else worth killing. One of her blighted dragons.
The one that attacked Treviso?
No, the one from Minrathous.
Damn it.
Where is it?
Hosberg, not far from Lavendel.
Last time we fought, we hurt this dragon enough that Gillenane called it back. This time, we take it down for good. Everyone's coming. Nothing left to chance.
This time, we've got a dragon hunter on our side. Right, Tosh?
Right. We can do this.
A single dragon is still dangerous, and this one is blighted. Take care of each other, and yourselves. Let's make it out alive.
Oof, lagging already.
Rook, you made it. Good.
Wouldn't miss it. We have unfinished business with that dragon. What's the situation out here?
Could be better. The Darkspawn attack, then immediately withdraw. But they never hit the same place twice. They're testing our defenses for weaknesses. Darkspawn aren't supposed to be that smart. But it's not really them thinking, is it? Weishaupt left people terrified. No one signed up to fight gods. The first warden called it the blight to end all blights. He might be right.
We need to focus on killing that blighted dragon. We'll mourn the dead after we bring it down.
Right. We've tracked it to a ruined tower nearby. Probably licking its wounds after its fight with you. We've got ballistas ready with clear shots on the tower. But it won't come into the open. Already lost 11 wardens trying to pry it out.
Only another dragon can fight a dragon in a tight space. Anything else gets shredded. No room to dodge or keep your distance. We need to lure her out to have any chance.
How do we do that?
Get me inside the tower. I've got a call that'll grab her attention.
Works for me. I sent word to the Shadow Dragons. Thought they might want another shot at this thing. Besides, figured they owed you one after you helped drive it off the last time.
And?
Haven't heard back yet. We reached out to the Veil Jumpers too, but they've got their own problems with the Venatori. Looks like it's just us.
If anyone can do this, it's us. We had your back at Weishaupt, and we've got it here.
Okay, here's where we stand. Wardens Janie and Rodri are keeping people out of the battlefield. I don't think anyone local will test their luck with a dragon, but we're taking no chances. They've already got orders to let you through.
Good. Rest of you can head to the walls. Give the wardens all the support you can.
Got it, Rook.
Good luck. To all of us.
It's gonna be an interesting fight with how laggy it is whenever I stream.
Rook, I heard you were coming.
Dragon's right this way. Careful, though. Nasty creature. It's already killed 11 wardens.
We need to hit it hard and fast, as soon as Tash lures it out of that tower. Longer that thing lives, the more people die.
Agreed. You'll find it straight ahead. Good luck, Rook. We're ready when you are.
She's still a dragon under all that blight. A wounded and angry dragon.
Meaning?
That lair is a death trap. She'll rip us apart. So we challenge her, draw the dragon out into the open, then attack.
Sounds good.
Just make sure everyone is ready.
Are you ready?
I've got this. Just you and me now.
Everyone, get ready!
Wardens! Ready ballistas! Wait for it. Wait for it!
Come on. Come on.
Fire!
Hit the wings! Force her to land!
Second detachment! Flank on the walls!
Let's go! We got it out of the tower!
She's real mad. Gonna be coming in hard. You ready?
Let's go!
That's height! We haven't fallen yet!
Watch out for those claws!
I see them! I believe she felt that!
Still a... We're starting to wear it down! Second dragon!
Press the attack! Bring that first one down!
Vaughn!
Gillinane.
Gillinane.
Wardens! defied me at Whitehout, stole my archdemon. I will have blood for that. Be healed, my pet. The blight grants you new life. Bring me their bodies once you are finished.
So laggy.
That's the dragon that
difficult
attacked
fight.
Treviso, right?
It must be!
Let's kill it for Lucanus.
I came to Whitehout bearing gifts. In ignorance, you reject this world's salvation.
One dragon.
Another day closer to the inevitable end of the world. Yep. And true. Very, very true. Nice to see you, Tom.
Viper!
Thought you could use a hand. Fire!
You're late!
Didn't want to arrive without a gift. Enchanted ballista bolts. They'll even pierce blighted dragon hide. Let's bring them down, Rook!
The Viper is voiced by Matt Mercer.
My archdemon was a unique...
Second dragon's weakening. Give it everything you've got.
Gonna be taking fire.
We're under fire!
Oh my god, so laggy. It's so hard to play this when it's laggy.
There is no creation without pain, destruction, sap.
First one's almost dead. Keep at it.
Reinforcements! We'll hold them off. You take down those dragons.
Hitting us in...
We will tame this affliction you call the blight, and remake this world as a pure, shining empire.
Oh, so laggy. So difficult to play through when it's laggy. Not just one dragon, but two.
For Weishaupt!
Got it.
Confidence, eagerness, all for naught. You think the blight is death. It is raw potential, a perfect tool of creation.
No! She's reanimating the dragons! We have to stop her!
Gillenaine's wounded! Press the attack!
Algernon.
sister. Do not be blinded by righteous anger.
They stole Razakel from me, Algernon. My greatest creation!
A thrall is easily replaced. You are not. Without you, the Blight is a brute weapon. Only your hands mold it into life.
The mortals deserve worse. But we have crucial work in Arlathan.
After it is complete, one resists.
The Dread Wolf's influence. His presence lingers.
Ever defiant. For now.
Player 2 has entered the game. Player 2 has left the game. That's all I can think whenever Algernon shows up. Shows up, says a few words, then leaves.
You know what lesson I learned again today?
What's that?
Never bet against Rook. You can find the twisting path through any problem.
Unfortunately, Elganon's taking the field allowed the gods to slip away.
We came to kill a dragon, yes? And instead, we killed a bear.
That took 2 of the gods' pieces off the board.
And we have our revenge. And so does Treviso.
We won the day. Can't take that from us. But the dragons are only weapons. The wielder is still out there.
How do we find them? The gods, I mean.
Gillenane mentioned something about Arlathan.
When was that?
After Elganon cast his spell, I was close enough to hear them. Didn't you say the Veil Jumpers have trouble out there, Evka?
Yeah, with the Venatori. Feels like more than a coincidence.
Finding them will be a challenge. Arlathan's enormous. They could be anywhere.
The Veil Jumpers can help us narrow the search. We help with their Venatori problem, then odds are good we find the gods' trail.
Good luck. We'll keep watch here.
Yes, much to do. If you have time for Lavendel, there's something I could use help with.
We lost a lot of wardens today. After Weiss helped, we need to be stronger than this to face the gods.
But we'll do what we can. We always do.
The wardens have your back, Rook. All the way to the end.
Yay.
So that's Algernon, huh? I didn't think it was possible, but we got lucky at Weishaupt.
We were fortunate Elganon and Gillenane disagreed on her attempt at vengeance. But why did Elganon let us live? We were at his mercy.
Solus worries him. Maybe even scares him a little.
Why? Solus is powerful, but nothing close to Elganon.
It's not just about power. Solus has messed up Algernon's plans before. Nothing's bigger than dragons. But they're clever enough to take flight once they smell danger. Algernon smelled danger.
Whatever the reason, we made it through. And this time, no dragon escaped.
Thanks to Tosh.
That's why we recruited them.
So what's our next move, Rook? Arlathan, right? Help the Veil Jumpers?
That'll put us on the gods' trail, but we need to be ready for the fight once we find them. Which means we need to help our allies be as prepared as possible. The 8 of us can't face gods without help.
Elganon's arrival certainly puts a dreadful emphasis on it.
So we help our allies.
And track down the gods.
And maybe deal with our own crap when we've got time.
Docktown has problems.
Look, the mission's still the same. Stop the gods.
Which means?
It means we offer to help the Veil Jumpers with the damn Venatori. Then we figure out what our other allies need and help them get it.
And us?
I need you focused and ready to face impossible odds. So tell me what that will take. We've got work to do.
So this weekend, this past weekend that, just ended.
So
I'll wait.
Elganon finally showed his face, huh?
Now we've got to deal with both gods. And Elganon showed everyone he's more powerful than Gillenane.
You play the hand you're dealt, right? No matter the odds. True in both life and games of wicked grace.
People died, Varric. My team's still not at their best. They're trying, but their own problems are getting in the way.
So deal with those. You'll strengthen your own hand and weaken the gods at the same time.
Why would helping my team hurt the gods?
The type of people your team's having problems with, they want power. And the gods have plenty of it. Those types will crawl over to the gods and see what's on offer. And the rest, they'll just keep making your job harder.
You make all of this sound so easy.
Kid, you've got a team with a lot of complications. Sorting it all out will be the furthest thing from easy.
We've taken down an archdemon and 2 blighted dragons. That's impressive. We even made Gillenane bleed. Twice. We have to keep up the fight.
You've got this, Rook. Just fight one battle at a time.
Okay. So, as I was saying, this past weekend that just ended, I spent pretty much the whole weekend working on side quests. That's all I was doing. I saved that save so I could load it for the dragon fight, but I've been working on everybody's side quests in order to, build the forces up and that kind of thing. So... yeah, I don't care, Varric. So now... we go to... is it Grim Bonds? I think it's Grim Bonds. Pretty sure it's Grim Bonds. We go to this save. Pretty sure this is the one. But I saved a bunch because I did a lot of stuff in between.
Venatori are gathering deep in the forest. They've brought the Dalish with them.
Not long till the sacrifices start, then.
We did kill Gillenane's archdemon. The gods will want more power, and fast.
Regaining strength by draining other elves. We're supposed to be their people.
Maybe that's why it's elves?
That makes it worse.
Right. But that's who the gods are. Who they've always been.
You know the gods best, Rook. The Veiljumpers are ready. Just give the word.
I'll go get Nev. She deals with Venatori the most.
Good point. We know where the Dalish are, and we know what we have to do. Let's do it.
Then we ride, and pray that fate is on our side.
Oh, also I learned that I can't romance Lucanus with this character because I went after Treviso for the dragon. Like, I went to Minrathous to save Minrathous when there were 2 dragons. So that kind of cuts off that romance line.
Well?
They're waiting for something. There's talk of a sacrifice.
Do they mean the clan? They mean the clan, don't they?
Well, the tracks suggest the captives are on the other side of the clearing. You'll have to go through the crowd.
Shocked Pikachu face. Raised to self-surprised by racism. Shocked Pikachu face. I love it.
That's a lot of them. It'll be a fight for the ages.
No fighting. You'll get us all killed. You're going to blend in instead. I found you some disguises.
Oh, that doesn't smell good. Oh, it's sticky. Why is it sticky?
Blood. Hopefully. Make sure you split up. You don't want to draw attention.
Nev, I need you with me. You know the Venatori best. And you're probably the only one who can convince them you belong there.
Sad but true.
And we'll be your entourage.
I'll go with the Veil Jumpers.
We'll try to keep the escape routes clear. Get the Dalish and get out of there. And please, try not to stand out.
Yeah, this was one of the quests that somebody complained about.
They'll be close.
Because you're
it's safer to move in small groups.
Like, supposed to be stealthy in the daytime. It's not that hard to get through this one, because you can literally walk through everything.
I thought I saw someone in the trees. Strife and the Veil Jumpers.
Good to know they have eyes on us.
It's so laggy today.
This robe, is it made from dragon whiskers? It itches. How am I supposed to fight?
We'll wear them as long as we don't have to fight.
They're going to bleed the Dalish deer.
They're going to kill a holla. Monsters.
We can't do anything that'll draw attention to ourselves.
Then heed us.
I agree.
Rook, we
like
don't
the
have
Hala.
to watch this. It won't be pretty.
I've already moved on because I do not want to watch the Hala being sacrificed.
We live in exciting times, my friend.
Imagine not drawing attention to yourself in this year of... Please don't get political on this.
This whole place makes my skin crawl.
Oh god.
Venatori are bad enough, but something's off.
Though I have seen the side by side of the story of this and what we're going through right now.
Dumat's teeth. Must I defend my entourage to every low-paid toady out here?
I'm sorry, my lady. I was given instruction to...
Tell someone who gives a damn. Why am I still waiting? Where are the gods? When does the ritual start?
Gods? But only the Lord Elgarnon is here, and he is still preparing.
Useless. Out of my way. It's Elgarnon, not Gillenane like we expected.
Shame. We have unfinished business with her.
Got a score to settle.
Let's focus on the job at hand. Saving the Dalish.
Does anyone else hear that?
Darlen, Garaslasa, Darlen. Dear child, you were born into obscurity. Sorrow etched on your bones. I see you. I feel your pain.
He's making promises. Tempting me.
He's telling me he'll get the Griffins back. For hundreds of years you have mourned the loss of your dragon gods. From beyond the veil, I heard your lament, and have come to deliver you from desolation.
Dragon of Night, I break your chains. Hear my voice and rise. I am Elganon, once called Lucicon, and I have returned.
The Archdemon is already fueling him.
Child of my children, I will shower you with the glory of the ancients. All you must do is obey me, worship me, love me, and kneel.
I know this magic. It's old and dangerous. Mythalinas. It's too strong, I can't break it.
We've got this.
And trying to conceal us. He'll know someone broke his hold.
Balara bought us some time, but we have to go. Now.
That's a chunky boy. Yeah, it's the largest dragon in the game. The largest dragon. Chunky. Legendary.
Venatori, there are uninvited guests among you. Bring them to me.
He's sending the cult after us.
Elganon's in the open. This is our chance.
No. We can't touch him now that his archdemon's in play. I won't risk Dalish lives.
Take him down!
Believe and gain strength.
I am... Keep that up.
We fail the gods!
And Rook takes that.
On your guard.
Look there. The Archdemon.
Yeah. So maybe we avoid its attention?
That's the plan.
About to have a problem. Now there's a nice shot.
I really don't have to pick up anything since I have multiple saves. The only reason I did this one is because it's main story quest, and I really like how it ends.
I want the interlopers at my feet. Your continued failure is a disappointment to your god.
He's riling them up. They won't back down now.
What happens when they don't give him what he wants?
Okay.
Trap is sprung. Finish the job for the risen god.
We're not alone.
And now Darkspawn?
Oh my god, why does it keep turning my
Why wouldn't the
freaking
Venatori
thing?
bring their new friends on a
Stop turning
walk?
my freaking thing! It's not where I was aiming, nor where I was looking.
Move fast.
Death is not granted!
Got through that.
Be ready.
Behind you!
The faithful cannot die!
Would you look at Rook?
Dalish arrows. The Veil Jumpers are watching our backs.
That'll take some of the pressure off. We have to use this chance to get to the prisoners.
You, intruder, have defiled my temple and spurned the gifts I offer. You could have had a place of honor as my disciple.
This way! We have to be quick, before the Venatori catch up.
Eyes open.
Do not let them through.
Your heresy wounds you.
Their blood, not ours!
Or what they say, if my body is a temple, defile me, daddy. Or something similar.
I am...
Come on.
Nice move.
Seriously?
Death is weakness!
Coming at range!
That way! Through the gate! Damn it! Shut tight, and the locking mechanism is on the other side.
So you're saying we're stuck?
There has to be another way out.
Looks like you could use some help.
We're stuck! Gate's shut and we can't open it from here.
Right. Be careful. You've more Venatori on the way.
We've got company.
To me, Venatori, I have our quarry.
How's it looking?
Needlessly intricate. Give us just a moment.
Rook gets that one.
The gods will have you.
Tell me we're close to getting this thing open.
Almost there, I think. Maybe.
There's an entire Venatori army coming for us.
We know. Don't die.
There is no
Really?
way to run.
Are you sure you can open this?
Yes. We can do it.
We're the main character of a powerful species in a high
What's
magic
that
setting,
thing?
but like, this gate's stuck though. Yeah, I know.
Here we go!
You know, plot device.
Got you covered.
watch for ranged attacks!
Plot device used for padding the game. I can't tell what's going on anymore because of all the damn lag.
Nice move, Rook.
Come on, come on.
Well, that's good.
We'll keep the exits clear while you head for the Dalish. Good luck!
Yeah,
Your fight is futile. My Venatori are legion. Surrender, and I may yet show mercy.
Wait, this feels off.
Wrong in all sorts of ways. How'd we even get here?
I'm not sure. Come on! We need to find a path through. We still need to think of the Dalish.
Ah, so that is what you're after. The Elven have been chosen to serve a glorious purpose.
Okay, that's not a coincidence.
It's Elganon. He's found us.
And he's got us trapped. The longer we stay here, the more danger we're in.
okay. First path is done. On to the second.
Shit. There's blight here. There wasn't blight before.
You cannot stand against me. Every action of yours is futile. My power grows even now.
Oh, come on!
You are nothing but an insect. Resist if you like. I have an eternity to spare.
Shit. The Dalish need help and we're losing precious time going around in circles.
Do we know the Dalish are still alright? What if Elganon sends the Venatori to...
One thing at a time. Let's focus on getting out.
Rook, can you hear me?
Solus?
Yes, I can.
Something's wrong.
I thought I just heard Solus.
You are correct. Elganon's magic has thinned the veil, allowing me to speak to you directly.
Solus, we need your help.
Then I am pleased that for once, I can offer some assistance. If you can rescue the elves, Elganon is mine to face.
What do you mean?
Elganon! Latalin! Ma banal avanuris! Masalin Algalana!
I see what you mean. Let's keep moving. Solus is gonna distract Elganon.
Yeah, in my head, which makes it great. The reason why I love this one.
Harel, you have no power here.
Sounds like Solus pissed him off. Score one for Baldy.
As long as it keeps him off us.
So, the Dread Wolf has arrived to defend his pawn.
Your cruelty forced my hand.
100 generations and still the same refrain.
Again you have caged our people, and again I will set them free.
But you are always stubborn, Fen Harel. Insubordinate, unmanageable, even by Mythal's reckoning.
You have lost the right to speak her name.
Mavalas Ban, Shevgar Fenharel.
The only reason Mythal joined you was that she knew the monster you would become if left unchecked. She thought to temper your brutish ego. Instead, you betrayed her, murdered her.
Only the first time, Dread Wolf.
Rook, what's wrong? You okay?
I can hear them in my head.
Company, get ready.
We can do this. We have to do this.
Your struggle is pointless, and your faith in the Dread Wolf is misplaced. Give up. Save yourself. Save your friends.
I think this is it. I think we're through.
You should be near where you need to be. With luck, you can still save the elves.
There! Strike now!
In we go.
And there, the Dalish.
And another one of those damn crystals. Break it! Open the cage!
Figure out where the other crystal.
They belong to Elgernot.
The cruelty is nothing new. But what has happened to the vaunted brilliant mind of Elganon the Mighty? The blight has left you blunt and slow. A monster, not a mastermind. You used to be a challenging opponent.
You saw me as an opponent. To me, you were an irritation, a fly buzzing ceaselessly.
I must speak to you in this tongue. It seems Elven is beyond your grasp.
As much as freedom is beyond yours.
Rook? Rook!
What? Were you talking to me? Sorry, they're very loud.
Get them! Kill them! We cannot fail, Lord Elgernot.
Once the blight is free, it will rule this world, and you will be its attack dog. You will burn this world at its command, as Andrul did at yours, and you will leave only ruin behind you.
This world is ruined already. Your veil destroyed it.
You could heal it. You have the strength to repair the damage without using the blight.
Save your games for the mortals, Dread Wolf. The blight is my blade, and it will take more than your tricks to get me to lay it down.
You saved us.
Time to get out of here.
I can guide you to one of my old hideouts. You can use it to make your escape. The wards still in place there will shield you all from Elganon's sight.
Solus, thank you.
Oh, choppy.
Let's go! Let's go! Run! Run!
It's tough being a Venatori. It was their duty to secure the sacrifices. It was their duty to ensure the ritual went perfectly. But despite all their efforts, Elgernon was disappointed. The cult would do anything to please their gods. The cult would give anything to atone. Anything. It really is tough being a Venatori.
You sacrificed the Venatori to the dragon. Ah, 'cause I took his elves away.
We'd lost all hope, and then...
And then you swooped in out of nowhere to save us.
He would have killed us to feed his dragon.
Indeed. Masaranus, Nethalon.
Weird as it sounds, we couldn't have done it without the God of Lies.
The sun rises until it doesn't. Celebrate the victories as they come. They're rare enough.
And tomorrow, we'll have to deal with another archdemon.
And it will have regained strength. Elgar'nan sacrificed his own Venatori to it. A punishment for their failures. The Venatori who escaped scurried back to Deventer. If the Venatori move again, the Shadow Dragons will hear about it first. The Veil Jumpers will fight our own battles against the gods. Any help you can offer would be appreciated.
Okay. Good times, good times. Dodgy recruit. That's a funny one.
Might be a good time to see what Solus thinks of all this.
Okay, so from here, I'm going to exit to the main menu. And I am going to take a short break. Because I'm going to load my original save. A quick moral question. Alright, go for it. Go for it, Tom. What's your quick moral question? Boop, boop. Because I'm going to switch characters to my first one, which is a Veil Jumper. Because I've pretty much done all the side stuff. Should I imply that Koro is indistinguishable from a Scottish Highland cow, or is that taking the lore too far? Well, Scottish cows, so the Highland cow, is very cute. Does that help with your moral question? That makes it worse somehow. Okay, well. I mean, Highland cows are adorable. And, like, big giant dogs. So, like, they're playful and sweet, depending on the dog. But yeah, and they have a lot of fur. A lot of fur. It probably doesn't help at all. Oh, man. Alright. I'm gonna take a short break. I can reply back, well, messaging, but I need to get up and wander around for a little bit so I can get my bones moving a bit. But when I come back, I'm gonna load the side quest, well, the side stuff to a point done, because that actually is up to where we were. Because I'm replaying through my first save, trying to get everything done that I missed. So that way I can help with the stream side of things, so it's just main story. I'm leaving this moral quandary behind. Not worth the brain power anymore. Okay. Good to know. Either way, I shall return. I'll be right back in a bit. And back. Me too. We ate at Cracker Barrel for lunch. We're going to Texas Roadhouse, and for dinner, we're going to Chili's. Ooh! That is awesome! It's a lot of good food. Texas Roadhouse. I haven't been in one of those in years. Man. Does make me miss Texas, though. I used to live in Texas. Alright, so we're gonna go to the next part, because I got all the side stuff done for this character. I saved the griffins. And now they're with the Dalish, so that they can help protect the Hala. Need to eat more. I feel like you don't eat enough. Yeah, I don't eat enough. But my stomach usually gets sick if I eat right after I wake up. So I usually put it off for a few hours until I feel a little bit better too. Okay, so to catch you up, first we started with 2 dragon fights at the same time, so 2 dragons, 1 fight, stuttering like crazy. And then went to sneak up and save the Dalish from Elgernon, who was going to sacrifice them to feed his archdemon, which is the biggest dragon anyone's ever seen. And now we are going to talk to Solus, but on this character, I am a Veil Jumper. And I've already done all of the Valor quests for the side stuff. And this is the character that I'm romancing Emmerich in. So everybody's already Valor. Except for Nev. Because Nev's hardened, so it takes her a little bit longer to like people. Yay, Griffin puppies. Yeah, mine does that too, yeah. I have to wait at least a few hours before I can eat anything. So now we're going to talk to Solus post Elgernon with my first playthrough character. So, should be fun.
The Dalish prisoners escaped safely?
We got them away free and clear.
Good. Your time with the Veil Jumpers probably taught you some of my history with our people.
A bit. Dreadwolf.
Whatever my frustrations with them, it was a privilege to be able to help our people again. Thank you for allowing me to help. Chance to infuriate Elgernon was a reminder of simpler times.
We would have had a hard time getting out of there without your help.
I did not spend this long preparing you only to lose you to Elgernon's machinations. No, I am sorry. That was poorly said. You have earned better from me.
Okay.
When we first met, I saw you only as a foolishly confident child who disrupted my plans. You were an irritant. I gave you information to oppose Elgernon out of necessity, but I expected you to be nothing more than a tool. Seeing you with your team, I was wrong.
I appreciate you saying that. Couldn't have been easy.
The only thing worse than being wrong is realizing it, but being afraid to change. Elgernon's pride is no greater than mine, but he denies any failure on his part, and I at least try to acknowledge my mistakes. Your team trusts you, and you listen to them. It is impressive and enviable. It took me centuries to build such a bond during my rebellion, and when I served the Inquisition, I tried to avoid entanglements.
It took me all weekend on 2 saves to get to this point. Where everybody is like Valored up. And I have my armies in different locations. Like, it took all weekend.
So what do we do next?
Elganon and Gillenane are preparing the dagger they will use for their ritual to pierce the veil. Elganon's power is tied to light and darkness. He will need to perform a ritual during the next eclipse.
That gives us some time to prepare.
It is likely to be your last chance to do so. You must be ready for whatever comes, for this world and for the team that trusts you. I know that you will do everything in your power not to fail them.
Lol. Seriously. It took all weekend. 2 different saves. And then I found out I couldn't romance Lucanus because I destroyed...
recovered his...
Hold on, I will pause this. I destroyed my option for romancing Lucanus with my save for the stream because I protected Minrathous instead of Chorizo. So there is no way to romance him after that. So I was like, okay, well, I'll try again off stream at some point. But now we're on the save that I romanced Emmerich. So, yay. At least there's one romance done.
Stone archdemon. And the gods only need an eclipse to complete their dagger.
We saved the Dalish, though. That's important.
But now Elgernon's immortal, so long as his archdemon lives.
And we all know how hard those things are to kill.
We killed Razikale, didn't we?
After losing hundreds of wardens. And it took a centuries-old trap to do it. We don't have either of those. Not anymore.
Just when you think the tide's in your favor, it turns right back.
The odds on this were never good. But we've already beaten them once. We have a job to finish. And 2 gods to kill. We don't get to wallow and whine because no one else is taking this fight.
Nice speech, Rook. But it's hard to complete a contract if you don't know where the target is.
We found the gods before.
Not without help, we didn't.
So we get help again. We've got allies everywhere now.
I can think of a few options, but I'm open to suggestions.
Wardens have run dry. Nothing new is moving in the deep roads.
And the Veil Jumpers couldn't find any trace of Elgranon or his archdemon.
The crows may have something. The Antam are moving large quantities of supplies out of the city. Weapons, armor, gatlock. And food. About half are remaining provisions. Enough to feed the Antam navy.
Given the timing, it seems unlikely to be a coincidence.
Wherever those supplies are headed, that's likely where we'll find the gods. Any more details from the crows, Lucanus?
They said the Antam have long work ahead. We have time. Also, Biago would like a meeting. At your earliest convenience. From him, that means important, but not yet urgent.
We've got options for what we do next. Figuring out where the Antam are taking those supplies should put us on the gods' trail.
Not to complicate things, but the Inquisitor also wants to meet Rook.
Right. With everything she's been doing in the south, we owe her an update.
I'll let her know.
Today could have gone better. But it could have gone much worse. We fought off the Venatori and rescued the Dalish. That's a win by any standard. Rest up, and be ready to go. Next time the gods appear, let's make sure it's the last.
Yay! Oh man. Going to save this. Post speech. Love of Treviso. There's also this over here. Letter from Hosberg. Legends and Legacies. Something's coming. There's gonna be like a million quests showing up now. Where is he? Oh, there he is.
Johanna?
Valkaran?
Until we find a suitable method of penance in the necropolis, you're to be confined under the eye of a watcher, lest you slip your bonds.
How magnanimous of you to volunteer.
A challenge for us both.
So, that skull on the table is his nemesis, who used to be his friend, who turned into a half-lich, and he had to defeat her. And then you get a choice afterwards whether you... Because, Manfred basically sacrifices himself. And you have the choice to let Emmerich turn into a lich, or save Manfred. Since I'm romancing him, and I didn't want to be romancing a skeleton, I chose to bring back Manfred. Who now has, is an apprentice and has a jacket and everything. Because we love Manfred. And he can talk now. Kind of. Very limited, but with potential. See if he's up here. He is! With his little jacket on. Tie. Ah, lol. Oh, all the fun. Love that so much. Yeah, me too. Yep. He's so cute. Ah, yes we do. We really do. Alright, do we have anybody to talk to? Let's see. Oh, there's Nev.
Another day.
Yep. Ah, he's adorable. Yes, he is, and so is Asan. Just like the fact that you can pet him, poke him in the bill. I booped his snoot. Okay. Onward. World. Traviso. And since I romanced Emmerich in this and not Lucanus, Lucanus is with Nev. So, Griffin puppy! I know, he's so cute. He's so cute. And we're at Treviso. Time to help our friends. As long as I don't fall off the bridge.
The Antam. Took down their comic maker. She did your job for... I can't believe you're defending them.
I am not defending anyone, Jacobus.
You're letting them be a part of this? My cousin died because the governor didn't stop the Antam from...
Jacobus.
No. I'm not going to stand around and listen to this. I'll see you later.
Well, now that that unpleasantness is dealt with, about your mysterious informant.
Whoever they are, they know the Antam and Treviso.
Your message made it sound like this informant also knows where the gods are staging their ritual.
Treviso does not need this troublemaker. This should be left to proper officials.
It very much concerns Rook. We have a contact who offers access to the Butcher and privileged information on the gods.
A chance to find your gods and to free the city. A prize for both our causes.
Both are important. Strong with the crows, strong against the gods.
Someone else seems to think so. The contact knows the city and the Antam.
How do you know it's for real?
They gave us patrol patterns. Dreadnought arrivals. Their information is real.
And you didn't share this with me?
The bookkeepers can bookkeep when the meeting is done.
When and where do we meet?
They'll be in the market.
And they ask for me, not you or Viago.
You helped this city, and you're helping all of Thedas. You've earned respect.
We just don't know from whom.
I'll talk with this mystery contact.
And the rest of us will hope not to get caught in your crossfire again.
We
Hey,
fight for
screw
everyone.
you, Governor.
And the chance to strike at the gods and the Antam? It's worth the risk. Good luck, Rook. See what this mysterious informant can give us. The meeting is in the market, Rook.
They implied you can't miss them.
Try not to damage anything.
Oh yeah, that's super laggy. Unknown contact. I'm almost there anyway. I was gonna try to fast travel there,
Unknown
but...
contact. Sounds like a trap.
We're fighting gods with the crows. I'm curious who would try to trap us. If our informant actually knows where Elganon and Gillenane are performing their next ritual, it's worth the risk.
The market never stops, even during occupation. Almost feels like home.
Okay. Viago and Taya said our informant is somewhere in the market. Let's find them.
Yay. I made it there. Oh, it's the butcher.
Rook, I presume.
The butcher!
There's no need for that. Treviso is the trap, not this meeting. Please.
Good voice.
So tense. I promise I'll signal when it's time to fight.
Strange way to ambush someone.
I don't have to ambush anyone. You think I couldn't just march on the crows? Scattered on town flock to me. I have the soldiers to raise your casino and every inch of this city.
But I'll bet there's no profit in actually winning.
There's money being made by the occupation. But not by me. I said Treviso was the trap, and I meant it. The jewel of Antiva. She sings even while caged. Such purity in every stone. It's trapped my heart. I love this city.
Everyone loves Treviso. Doesn't mean you get to conquer it.
That explains why the streets crawl with undeserving cattle. You know there are traitors here. They ransom their own city. Literal gods stalk the land, but these filth worship their own purses. But you're different. You and the crows stay true to your roles. It means something when you die, and even more when you kill. You're as much a work of art as this city. And you want a secret from me.
You knew I was coming. Cut to the chase and tell me where the gods want their ritual.
The gods, they give strength. But all they ask in return is everything. I can feel their corruption. I can hear their whispers. They're calling for a ritual. If I give in, I'll know where you need to go. But I will lose my jewel. My city! So... You live in a casino. Let us make a game of this. I will become what the gods want. Welcome their whispers. Meet me and show me if the crows deserve my city.
The Butcher was our contact, and he's letting himself fall to the Blight? Finish them off! We need to go after the Butcher! So the Butcher wants us to prove we're worthy of saving Treviso. That's what's happening.
He's given in to the gods' corruption.
Yeah, so he can see what their plans are. As much as he wants the city, he is affected by the Blight, so he needs to find out what their plans are.
Everyone's
so he can
acting
save
like
the
normal,
city.
like the Butcher hasn't gone nuts.
Who would believe it?
Safer to keep your head down, I guess.
He's mean.
I see what you need. Prove you deserve it.
Hear the shift in his voice? He's changing.
Yeah, he's mean. Actually, yeah, he's mean because he's occupying the city, but he fell in love with the city. So now he is actually using Elgarnon and the power that he gave him to try to search to find out where we need to go. So he's helping us by sacrificing himself. Because he knows I'll kill him.
My city, my Treviso. Will not abandon you to the traitors who gave you to me.
There he is.
There's the Butcher. He's a Reaver and fighting his own Antom.
That thing cannot answer questions.
We have to hope he's still in there.
He may be mean, but he's fighting his own men now.
I see you, Rook, and I see the ritual. Match me, fight me, win this city!
Yeah.
Well
fighting his own men, so yeah, he wants me to kill him so he can tell me.
So beautiful, but not like Treviso. I see Tearstone Island! The ritual! Tearstone Island!
See? He
He's
gave me the
gone.
location.
And he named the ritual site Tearstone Island.
The Butcher didn't lie, for whatever that's worth.
He got the death he wanted. Good trade, I guess. And he gave us the information we came for.
Yes, truly the Butcher was a paragon of honor and virtue, and we are all devastated to see him go.
He's behind
Eventually.
it all.
And now you have a location for your final pointless confrontation. The gods are at Tearstone Island. Isn't that what you wanted? A chance to die a hero's death? So go. Leave Treviso to those who deserve it.
You gutless traitor. You weren't powerless against the Butcher. You were working with him.
I don't expect you to understand this, but sometimes governance means not showing your entire hand.
You sold Treviso out to the Antom.
I did what was best for Treviso. Who else would have done what was necessary? That troop of fools in the casino? They would have provoked the Antom to slaughter, the kind they carried out in every other Antivan city they crossed. I gave them the crows, so they would not take the rest of the city. I gave them an inch, so they would not take a mile.
Oh, the Antom took their mile. And anything else they damned well pleased. And they'll keep doing it, because you'll keep letting them. You didn't prevent a slaughter. You just postponed it.
If you hadn't killed the Butcher...
Someone else would have. He decided he wasn't their pawn anymore. The gods would have killed him. And then you would be ruled by someone much, much worse.
You should have been a politician, Rook. Instead of, well, whatever it is you are besides an annoyance. But this city is mine. We need a real leader. You know who else wants a leader? The Antom. And if someone plays the role they want, they are very accepting. They also understand that bringing order to Treviso requires the purging of disruptive elements that cause nothing but chaos. So go to Tearstone Island. Have your little showdown with the gods, fight your pointless battle, and leave the city to me.
Well, I want to gut him. I want to gut him so bad.
It makes sense now. Every decision they made shows it.
The other officials, of course, know nothing.
Of course. I'm surprised they even remember the governor's name.
I take it you heard? The butcher's dead.
And in his place is the traitor we knew was lurking. And the Antom fell in line?
Eventually is apparently playing the role they want.
The governor has given them a clear purpose. They were more cunning than I thought.
Something always bothered me about Avenchi.
Many things bothered me about Avenchi. Yet I did not spot the most important one.
This wasn't a failure. You gave us the name we needed.
The hand that leashed Treviso. The butcher was the mouth, but the hand was Avenchi all along. They think they have the power in the Antom, and a network doing their will.
But we have the face of our enemy.
Avenchi will be hiding, so we will hound their Antom and make them desperate.
When the governors show themselves again, we end this.
We'll stop Avenchi.
The gods. Did you learn where they will be?
Tearstone Island. Avenchi confirmed it before they left.
We know the time to face Elgarnon and Gillenane approaches, but it will not take us long to find Avenchi.
You have been our ally through all this. It would be an honor to have your help against the governor again.
We'll let you know when we'll make our move. And after that, Treviso will be free.
Yeah. We're gonna go after the governor. Woohoo! Yay. Almost level 50. Cool. I don't even know what the max level is in this.
Have a look. I keep my stores full.
Yeah, you'll notice I have a lot of money and a
See
lot
you
of
again.
useful things. I kind of worked on this character for a lot of hours. Okay, so... Huh. Meh. Go here. Oh. It lagged me and then I'm off the freaking bridge. That's always good. Bring the boyfriend with me. Emmerich. Alright, now we go to world map, go to Hossberg Wetlands, which is just as depressing as it sounds. And go help the Grey Wardens.
Good! Again!
Hey, Antoine. Evka.
I can still hear it. Though it is giving me a headache.
Please be careful.
With the container? It's very sturdy. I tested it.
What?
When? And how?
Am I interrupting?
No. Our study of the new Blight continues.
We know the gods changed the Blight. We think it changed more than they realized, or altered itself after.
It's answering to something other than gods.
So the rules change further. The world's never as stable as people believe.
A veil jumper would know. We should trade stories sometime.
So what's the Blight answering to?
Remember the strange call I heard after the Lavendale battle? It was here, in the wetlands.
We think the source is out a ways, towards the redoubt.
I can tell it's something large, rooted. A construct of the Blight itself. An eruption controlling the rest. What that could mean... Everything that calls the Blight impacts the Wardens. We withstand it. But gods, archdemons, it all adds strain.
If the eruption calls the Blight, then it could mess with us too. Spark the calling sooner. We'll lose ourselves, along with the wetlands.
So we kill this eruption. It can't die, right?
That's the hope. Remember those samples you found when we first arrived? Based on our studies, Antoine made an alchemical flame. It's impressive. It should destroy the eruption.
Theoretically. At least the last batch was stable. Mostly.
But if the eruption's controlling the Blight and it gets attacked, then the Blight around Lavendale might respond.
Yes, its roots are everywhere. And spreading. I can feel them.
These people can't lose their Blight experts. I can go after the eruption.
While we guard against nasty side effects here.
Stay safe, or as safe as you can.
I've no fear when Efka's at my back.
You've always got me.
The Blight poisons so much. Water, plants, animals, people. Some would call the wetlands dead already. But they're not. It's not too late. Whatever the eruption means for the Wardens, we can leave this place better. It's what we're supposed to do.
We'll take our stand in the sheltered glade. Meet us there when you're done.
Okay. Fast travel. No, 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 no. Yay. Okay. So. Nope.
I spy trouble ahead.
There, finish them, Rook!
There's definitely something in here. Something wrong.
You're our expert, Davrin. We'll take our lead from you.
Stuff up there, so... Has to be a way up there. How to get up there? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. It's all over the place.
The eruption's on the other side of that barrier.
We'll need to cut off the tendrils to break through.
While keeping the Darkspawn back. Quickly! End them!
You have to...
All right. Better move before more Darkspawn show up.
Up on the ledge. We can destroy the tendrils from there.
A ballista.
Never turn down one of those.
We're through.
Let's see what's at the heart of this.
Gonna think it's a scary monster. Made out of blight. There it is.
What is... Is that the blight eruption?
That's the heart of it.
Word.
The Darkspawn are protecting it. We need to take them out.
Damn it!
Davrin?
I can hear that eruption. The blight's spreading. We need to stop it.
Davrin, are you all right?
The eruption's not happy. Just keep fighting. We're not falling to it. Behind you!
We're being fired upon!
Keep going.
We won't give in.
Ah, nicely done.
This is it. Let's get that eruption.
Oh. Alchemical flame. Oh.
All right. We
lot.
strike and the whole thing goes up.
Oh, I gotta be a safe distance away. That would make sense. I don't want to be right in front of it.
All right. Time to destroy this thing.
Huh. Okay. Well. Don't want to have to walk all the way back, so... just fast travel to here. Oh yeah, it's really lagging now. Come on, catch up, computer. We got this.
They aren't blighted. Were they dormant?
Maybe. They're beautiful. Much like you.
Ah, Rook, hi.
We knew when you hit that eruption, the blight around Lavendel reacted. And there was a sound in it. Like nothing we've heard before.
What happened in there? What was it like?
I'm just glad I wasn't alone in there.
I can imagine. Many deserve thanks today.
When the eruption was destroyed, some of the bigger tendrils pulled back. The remaining blight won't vanish overnight, but it's a good sign. And this place opened up.
The flowers here, they managed to survive, buried, untouched. They have a chance to return now.
Oh, that's incredible. I wasn't expecting flowers.
It's what we're here to do, to make this possible again.
We thought the Grey Warden's purpose would end when the last archdemons died.
And that time's almost here. It's unbelievable.
The Order is those of us left now. When the archdemons fall, some wardens will hang up their swords. Until they're calling, at least.
So the wardens are finished?
No, our numbers may get smaller, but FK and I will be here. Others will stay too.
There's still blight in the world. There's something new calling to it. And to us.
There's blight inside us too. If it changed out there, have we changed as well?
What matters is that if new evils show up, we'll be here to keep them back.
If new threats turn up, we'll kick their ass.
That's perfect.
The blight feels relentless most of the time. We see what it does up close.
The world dying, how it spreads. But we keep going.
And look, these flowers can make it back.
They can. You know, you've got flowers and nothing is immediately on fire. I could leave you alone.
Are you trying to set us up on a date?
I think she is.
But we go on dates. Lavendel was named for flowers. They must have been everywhere before. When we get back.
We can stay here a bit longer first.
Oh, yes. I thought I heard birds earlier. Maybe we can find them?
Ah, the ever-loving leader who likes to play wingman. Yay! Done with the wardens. Finally.
The wetlands aren't fully healed.
But some places barely come back at all.
There's a chest around.
Yeah. Pushing back the blight? It's possible.
Okay. Now on to something else. Ah, birds. Yes. Yes. Birds. Ah, squirrels and birds. Squirrels and birds. Alright, I gotta bring Nev into the group. So I'll be Emmerich and Nev. This is what Minrathous looks like after the dragon attack. It's just filled with blood. Oh yeah, this is the part where I meet the Inquisitor. Squirrels. Yes, squirrels indeed. Would that be squirrels with wings? Kind of like a griffin, but a squirrel mixed with a bird?
So, Hezenkos, a weight off your conscience?
Oh, a great relief. That plan of hers to scourge Navarra.
A real charmer.
And Aelia? Is she a weight off yours?
It's getting there.
What's it like in Ravane? Favorite place to stop?
There's also executions, apparently. Ugh. So instead of Treviso being the shithole, this is the shithole. And it's a major city.
Why don't you care about our city?
Okay.
Because there's good.
I'm going to save this as oop, burbs and squirbles. Yes. Bubbles and burbs, bubbles and burbs. Alright, time to have the conversation with the Inquisitor, who was my character from the last game, and try to talk her into trying to rekindle that relationship because I need to finish that arc in order to have the true ending.
These meetings can't be good for business. I'm here, Inquisitor. It isn't just Inquisitor, is it? You were someone before that.
Clan Llewellyn. We try to be no one you've heard of. Morrigan is holding a perimeter. We're alone. Tell me what Solus did at Elganon's ritual.
Sounds like you already know.
I need to hear it from you.
Elganon raised his archdemon. Solus got us out of there. We saved a lot of people.
You sound grateful.
Why not? He really did help.
It seems so. He's always thinking about where it ends. How many of his names do you know? God of Lies, Dreadwolf, Fen'Harel. They're titles he earned from enemies, followers, and fractured history. He and I shared another name. Vanan.
Your heart. He meant that much?
Yes, he did. You've spoken to him in your dreams. You felt the power of that mind. His love could burn against me like a bonfire. He seemed so kind, and wise, and sad, and looked at me as if I somehow mattered more than anything around us. For a time, I thought I would have followed anywhere he asked me to.
It must have been horrible when you learned the truth.
How could I have fallen in love with a god and never realized it? Why didn't he tell me? So many things he said. So many half-truths, inevitable in retrospect. And then, he went off to destroy the world, leaving me to clean up his mess.
You mean the Inquisition?
I mean all of this. He let me fall in love with him and then told me we couldn't. Then he told me not to follow, while leaving me just enough clues to find him.
Hold on. You think he wanted you to stop him?
His name is Solus. It means pride. Perhaps he couldn't change his mind himself and hoped that someone else could help him. Or maybe I'm the prideful one, imagining his broken heart so that I never have to face my folly. That I loved someone who made such grave mistakes, that I might love him still.
You almost sound like you're ready to join him in that prison in the Fade.
To give up the world for him? No. We've got to save it first. But after? If there were a way? If he felt the same? If I could leave the world behind and just have him? I don't know.
He really made you happy?
Yes. He really did.
Well, you deserve to be happy. As long as he's not, you know, trying to tear down the veil again.
That would put a dampener on things, yes.
This is all hypothetical anyway. He's trapped in the Fade with no way out.
He's surprised us before. But enough about me. Tell me about you and Emmerich.
What? Who? How?
Morrigan has eyes everywhere.
Of course she does.
Just girl talk, you know. Two leaders of two resistance groups, one in the south, one in the north. Just discussing their significant others, as you do.
I need to get the team around the table and talk about what's next.
Okay, do I have any exclamation points? Finally! Finally, Nev! Seriously. Ah. Trying to get the exclamation point for her for a while. Yay, girl talk barf. You know, the only thing that was lacking in that scene was them braiding each other's
had the
hair.
narrow road. Now they think twice before walking that way.
And your neighbors? What's the price of that protection?
You think I'd charge our dear friends? The people who spread rumors about how Threads made Aelia disappear.
Rebuilding the Thread's reputation for free?
For the few of us left. Now the Venatori who thought he found a legitimate charm supplier, he gets counterfeit goods. Triple cost.
What happens when the Venatori are gone? Will you remain so charitable?
Have you been to Minrathous lately? No point guessing it tomorrow. Anyway, Nev, I'm out of news. But the Threads are yours. You need something? Say the word.
Thanks, Alec. Remember, if you cross our neighbors...
You can drown me in the Nosen Sea. Rook, it's been a pleasure. You've got a good setup here. Enjoy life in the Fade.
Life in the Fade? Huh. We've been at the lighthouse a while now.
I don't know when it started, but I think of it as home.
It's built to be inviting.
Which you still find suspicious.
You know, this is my only address now. I still had an apartment back home. Rent paid up and everything. It got torched. In the dragon attack.
Nev.
Everything I have is here in this room. One false step from drifting into the Fade.
It's been hard, but you've made it this far.
What's another step or two? I never expect things to go to plan, but I usually have one anyway. Or 7. And a half-dozen backup plans, just in case.
And now?
Everything's changed. I've changed. If I survive the job, I'll be starting over, in a way. Maybe that should scare me. But I think I need it. I usually hate unanswered questions, but this one... I'll let myself figure out once I get there.
Yay! Finally! Got her new armor. Equip it. Mark all that crap off. Go to companions and see what she looks like in her new armor. Boop. Ah, yeah. That's really nice armor. Goes well with her fake leg. Yay, now everybody has their awesome armors. Finally! I've been trying all weekend to do this stuff, and finally I get to. Yeah, that's Lucanus's epic armor from finishing his quest line. There's Harding's. No. I keep pushing the wrong one. Lucanus. Harding. She looks like an Inquisition agent again. Then there's Emmerich's, which is black. Then there's Davrin's, where he really does look like a Grey Warden in gold. With his griffin shield. And then there's Belara. And Tosh. She's covered in gold. Yeah. Everybody's got their epic armor. Finally. Finally. So many hours played.
So, the other griffins, you decided what to
Pretty
do with them.
purple, yes.
Yeah, they'll be happier in the forest. And who knows? Maybe they'll drop in if we need them.
Right, oh, that's
All of
great.
them are pretty, I know.
Just to be sure,
they're so cool.
You didn't find an extra one, did you?
But Lara, you can't have a griffin.
I didn't say anything.
You don't have to.
She wants a griffin. Everybody wants a griffin.
Rook, have a moment?
What is it?
You were there to witness my new deal with Spite. You should come with us to see it paid in full. When you're ready.
Yay. Let's go do this one really quick. This should be the end of his quest line. If I remember correctly. Treviso. Treviso. Everybody is Valor now. Which means they're super strong together. Oh, and there's also another quest here. This is all I've been doing all week. Yeah, I want a griffin. I want a griffin too. I was looking through the griffins when we got them free, and I want either a black griffin or a blue griffin. The blue one is the top of my list though. There's also like flame colored griffins with white eyes. They're pretty cute. Kind of intimidating.
Crows have harried the
Rook, good. We have discovered...
Right, I'm just gonna skip through this, because this is them talking about Avenchi and hiring me to kill Avenchi, or help them kill Avenchi.
Some of the merchant families have fled. They got wind of Avenchi's comic and suddenly worried
And I
they
love
are
that
not
it's
on
called
good
A Time
terms
to
with the
Kill.
governor.
But first, we're gonna do Lucanus's crap. Okay, so that's in the market. We'll just go here and then backpedal through to where he wants to talk. I'm sad I missed the griffins. Don't worry, I'm trying to speed through some of the side stuff so I can reload that part. So you get to see the griffins.
A comfort amidst the chaos.
The Antam couldn't take the cafe. Too many poison cups.
Right now,
What?
Yeah, I want to get through this stuff really quickly so I can... I actually held off on playing the griffin part on stream.
Do you think
so...
they're wondering why you ordered a drink for the
For
empty
when you were
chair?
here.
If they are, they won't tell anyone. The crows own this cafe.
Smells like Lucanis.
Just try it.
So, are you two okay now? Since you didn't kill Ilario, I mean.
We still hurt him. That humiliation in front of everyone, he'll never forgive that. So there's peace, for the moment at least.
It must feel good to just relax with a cup of coffee and not worry about everything.
I'm not sure Spite's enjoying it, but yes.
What is it?
What does that mean, exactly?
He doesn't eat, but a promise is a promise. I don't know what I thought it would be like, getting out of the ossuary, getting my life back.
You mean you didn't spend all that time dreaming about having coffee with your inner demon?
I did dream of coffee. If this is my life now, I'll take it.
The longest fade out I've ever seen. Yay, Lucanus is done. So now we can move on to the other stuff. Good misses. Close that out. Here. Move on to the quest, which is here. And I am going to save it as almost done side stuff. Most of the hours are just the side stuff. So now if I go to load, I should be able to go down and look through this stuff to figure out where I was. This one. Grand Market. No. Mossberg. Profane City. Crossroads. That's way too far back. Mossberg. Docktown. Hall of Valor. Acropolis, Treviso Canals. Oh, that's right. I think it's actually loaded on the other one. This one, right? Bonds, Murder of Crows. I think this might be it right here. Going to load this. Pretty sure this is it. If it's not, then I have to go further back.
We'll need to tell Eldrin about this holla.
Oh, no, it's way too far back. It's way too far back. Load. Acropolis Hall, side quests. Arlington Crater. Where it was on that one. Not the Venison. No, that's for other stuff. Did that guy get separated from his demon? Oh, no, he made a new deal with him. He made a new deal with him so that they could live in peace, and he could still keep him for the strength. Once we get rid of the gods, then Spite will leave on his own. I want to say it was in here, but... Archon's Palace. I don't know what that one is. Oh, I remember what that one is. Okay. I remember where that was. Temporary this one? Profane City? Let's load this one, see where this is. Hey, there we go. I picked the right one.
The Feather Brigade looks happy.
And I'd like to keep it that way. Just not sure how.
What did you have in mind?
I was thinking I'd ask my good friend Rook for advice. I'm too close to this. Too attached.
Davrin, they're hungry and staring at me. That one's salivating.
Let's do this. I asked you all here to make a decision. These griffins need a home, a purpose, a future. Evka, tradition would say they return home with the Grey Wardens, continue their lineage as warriors fighting the darkness.
We're already preparing the Eyrie for them. This time, we vow they'll be treated with honor and respect.
But I've also seen another side to them. A protective side. It's only fair to consider a new path. Eldrin?
Arlathan Forest needs a guardian. Sentinels to fight the marauders, the poachers, the rot. I'd be happy to train them.
And now the tough part. I trust all of you. I don't trust myself, my judgment. I'm too close to them. But I do trust Rook. She risked her life for these griffins. Whatever she feels is best, I'll agree to.
Really? You sure?
No doubt.
With so many things in our world changing, I think now is the time for griffins to try something new. They've served the Wardens well, which is why I know they'll do the same for Arlathan Forest. I've seen a different side to them. The Shepherd. Protecting creatures in our world who are often forgotten. Being Dalish myself, I know how much we need their help. The Griffin's new home should be among the trees.
Well said.
The forest and everything that lives there thanks you.
Hassan. I love you, boy. Don't want to lose you. They're your family. I understand if you want to go with them. It's up to you. Bye, boy. Welcome home. Now, how about thanking Rook for all the help?
Come here. Wait, what's that you say? I can ride you all over Thetis when you're big enough?
Hey, now.
It's what he said, I swear.
Yeah? How about we discuss it over some gingerwort tea?
There you go. Makes me tear up every time. Because they're just so dang cute. I wanted the right thing for them. Alright, now I can load my most recent save. Almost done side stuff. Yeah. So now you're caught up. I ended up killing the demon elf thing.
There's the garrison.
After scolding her. He's such a puppy. And they were adorable, thank you. You're so welcome. I knew how much you wanted to see the
Onto
end
the
of that
garrison
line.
and the governor.
Because I know it was going to bug you just as much as it bugged me to not see them free and brought back to, you know, freedom, basically. Prefer them over people any day. Excluding present company.
We clear the garrison this time. Eventually's got to know there's no way out for a traitor.
We follow a governor now. The butcher was weak. This is not the cue.
Antom, get ready. The Antom aren't gonna make this easy.
Nice work, Rook.
Ah, yes, me too.
Jacobus?
Me and my friends are sick of doing nothing. Eventually's got their comic past the courtyard, but they've locked the gates. We'll break into the garrison and get them open.
Be careful.
Same
the
for you,
Antom
We'll
my
stay
dear.
hidden. Good luck.
Of course. I know how you feel. I know where we stand. Great admiration and respect.
How dare you come back? You aren't even from this city. This isn't your concern. I assume the crows are causing havoc
Hard to
somewhere else.
play this with such laggy fights.
Stay in cover.
The butcher was a strange and vicious brute, but you know what he did well. He kept order. You drove me to use comment on the city, but once the crows and the other would-be rebels can't disrupt things any longer,
True, all of the admiration and respect. Exactly. Exactly.
Excellent. All safe?
Well, we can't go that way. Gotta go through the buildings again. Maybe we
we
can
follow
get
a
over.
governor now. The butcher was weak. This is not the cue.
Antom, get ready.
We're all saying the same thing.
Okay, now for Avenchi.
I know you're there, Rook. I'm ready for you. Come face the ruler Treviso deserves.
Let's see what kind of monster he got turned into.
Bold of them. Something's wrong. Something in the air.
Wait, are these Antom real?
I see the comic is working.
Emmerich, nice work.
A solid blow.
And thump is up.
You're a fool to fight me. Why don't you die? Why don't you give up?
That's what he
I
gets.
dotted every I, weighed every measure. And you're not even one of them.
Rook fought you like a crow.
Antea, Viago, Jacobus, they all took more responsibility as Trevisans than you did.
I lost so many people to the Antom. My family, my cousin. By right, his contract against the governor is mine. And I say Evenchi doesn't deserve to die. They deserve to live.
What?
On trial. Paraded in public. Everyone will know who hurt Treviso, and you'll suffer for every minute of it.
You can't do this. You can't let this brat decide what happens to me.
It's time to live with your actions, Governor. That seems fair to me.
Being made a scapegoat for all of Treviso's ills is fair?
Yep.
You can't put me on trial. I'm still governor of this city.
Who cares?
Not after the crows go to the merchants and the king about the comic.
The message about Treviso and the future of the crows has already been sent. Your contract is due, Ivenchi. The crows rule Antiva, and Treviso will be free.
Yay! I fixed Treviso. Yay. So much goodwill. Oh, let's go talk to the crows. Fix Treviso. Let's try not to fall off of this little bridge again.
The Antam have not... You are certain of this path?
I've never been more certain.
I know that.
And you're sure of this course?
You already asked him that.
Viago, dear. Can't you see that I'm stalling?
Ah, you are waiting for Rook's interruption.
No. Her audience.
Am I that predictable?
You are reliable. I might say, essential.
It was an honor to defend Treviso with the crows.
To the business of the day, then.
Jacobus, are you ready?
I'm ready, Fifth Talon.
What's going on?
We accept Jacobus's right to the contract on Ivenchi, and his decision to spare the governor.
It sent a stronger message than killing them. Their crimes will be aired, their reputation blackened.
And during these punishments, the former governor will live with the fear we may still one day end them. For his help, and proving he has sound judgment, Jacobus is becoming a full Antivan crow.
I'm happy for you. You deserve it.
I just want the chance to follow Air's lessons and your example. I only got this because you went out to face Ivenchi, Rook. I couldn't have done it alone. I want to find others like me. Orphans, people with no more homes, under a new house name. Neri suggested Igrativi. It's old Trevisan, sort of a grateful life.
Jacobus Igrativi. It's a glorious mouthful of a name.
The Fifth Talon agrees.
As does the Seventh. Rook, all of Treviso is in your debt. For what you did out there, and for the future you have inspired.
You have powerful enemies. When you decide it's time to put them in their place, we'll be there. And Rook, you'd have made a damn fine crow. Remember that.
Yeah, this one's the Veil Jumper. Just imagine what they would say for the crow. Yay! Finally leveled up the orchestrator's long coat. Sorry, I'm having problems with words all of a sudden. Yay! Level 50! I've maxed my level out. Finally. Yeah, to give you an idea of how many hours I've played this game so far since it came out on the 31st of last month, I'm at over 100-something hours already. It's a lot of gaming.
Like Antam blood. I'll keep the goods flowing.
Yay, max shop. Time to buy out all of his stuff. With my 90 million gold. Oh, you're all good. Yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of hours under my belt for this one. Ooh. I wonder if the caretaker...
Safe travels.
I wonder if the caretaker is maxed out yet. I gotta go check on him. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of hours, man. It's a lot of hours under my belt.
You would have let Sam walk.
If that's what he wanted, didn't seem right to make the decision for him.
Not sorry he stayed, though.
I would have been miserable if he left. You must be happy about it, too. Who would you spoil without a son around?
Spoil? That bird's spreading rumors about me again.
Strength earns mastery.
Almost. 150 score away from maxing out my shop for the actual lighthouse. So much stuff to upgrade. But I can't do it until I max out his shop. Just pet his son a little bit. Alright, anybody else want to talk? Probably not. Nope, I've maxed everybody out, so we have a fully maxed team. Let's see, I'm gonna save it as that. Check the map. Alright, so is that the only quest left? It is the only quest left. Which I think is the beginning of the end. Why? Okay, so Antivan Crows is maxed. Lords of Fortune is almost maxed. Mournful Watch is maxed. Shadow Dragons are almost maxed. Veil Jumpers and Grey Wardens. Phew. He deserves all the spoils. Of course he does. I think Davrin's just like a little pissy because he's not the one causing all of the spoiling, because we all spoil him. We all spoil that griffin. Every time I pass him, I'm like petting him or hugging him or booping him. And then of course there's Manfred. See what? Yeah, I won. Woohoo, I won. Love Manfred. Can always tell which game I'm playing by the decor. So this is the one where I romanced Emmerich, so there's skulls everywhere. I made the settings so it's all skulls. No good. Of course. Of course.
Was this your ultimate goal? All that death and destruction in order to rule the capital?
It would have been magnificent. Navarra, bowing to a leader who'd make use of its greatest works.
Your enormous bone construct would have destroyed half of Navarra City.
Well, there would have to have been some rebuilding before progress could begin.
Ah. So yeah. Gonna save it here. Save game. We're gonna cover up over this one. And then I want to show you okay, it's before all this stuff. Emmerich's side. This one. So this is the Emmerich choice after when you beat his nemesis, who was the skull on that table who he was talking to. So I want to get to that one. So I'm going to load, Go down to that one. So, basically, she made a giant, skeleton creature, was going to put her soul into that creature after she stole a bunch of souls from other people in order to power it, and Emmerich couldn't remove the gloaming lantern from it because he's a living being. If he tried to pull that out of there, he would have died. So, of course, being the way he is, Manfred ran up there to save the day. He ran up there, pulled the gloaming lantern out of the chest, and threw it to our direction in order to have Emmerich free everything inside. All of the souls he could free. But in that whole thing, it basically was like a Manfred sacrifice. So, this is the choice. This is the choice.
His body could only take so much. But I underestimated him, Rook. What bravery in the heart of the dead. And how he grew. Manfred disobeyed me beautifully. He was his own soul at the end.
Can you bring him back?
I will ask.
Emmerich Volkaren. You were not expected so soon.
If I can do anything to help...
Thank you. But this must come from me. My lord, I come regarding Manfred, my fallen companion.
Yes, there are ways to return his spirit. But should you do this, Lichdom falls from your grasp.
What? Why?
Lichdom is long. If I'm to stand outside death, I must make peace with others passing through it.
What would we otherwise become? How many exceptions till tyranny? Revive him and remain mortal. Or let him slumber and join us.
Emmerich.
Manfred chose to help us. Am I too weak to accept his well-earned rest? I yearn for Lichdom Rook. That leap into something greater, that everlasting light. Do I revive him and live out my days? Or do I honor death by letting him rest and protect this world through immortality?
Okay, so, do you want to see the hatchet first or the honey? Because I'm going to play through both options. So you see the reason why I like Emmerich. Plus, I mean, I love Manfred. So, there is that. Boop, 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 boop. One you bring back Manfred, the other one you sacrifice Manfred. Let him rest in peace. Hatchet. Okay, so we'll do the hatchet first.
Emmerich, Lichdom is your life's work. Your dream.
I imagined I knew its price. If I haven't even the strength to accept Manfred's sacrifice, I would outlive you all, Rook.
Would you still remember us?
Always. Kept alive in Lichdom's immortal memory. Death's swift touch, held back for all time.
If you really want to go beyond death, I think you have what you need to let all of us rest.
And peace shall follow. You're right. After I make my farewells, I will undergo the last rites of Lichdom. And Rook, thank you.
Yeah, the stream delay does suck. We tend to not notice it as much when I'm playing through scenes, but I'm sure you do on the replies, especially when I'm sitting there waiting. I give you time. Okay, so now we go up to Emmerich and we'll see the hatchet side of things.
Emmerich probably has to prepare before becoming a lich. I should see how he's doing.
So, this is where he becomes a lich, which is the darkest side of things, but he always wanted to be a lich because he fears death.
Why is it so cold in here?
Oh.
Greetings. Rook, you remember Veilguard? We were discussing some preparations for my lichdom.
I shall be with you until the end.
Until the end sounds ominous.
Oh. Yes? I've so much to do. Crafting a glamour, for example. After lichdom, I'll need an illusion of my mortal appearance for polite company.
Good call.
I've told Harding about the ritual. I'll inform the others afterwards. But there's something I need to speak to you about as well, dearest.
Whatever you need, I'm here.
Where to begin? Lichdom is a transformation of body and soul. A change in how I sense and feel. And I will still feel, but...
What are you saying?
Rook, dearest, I'm becoming undead.
I know.
I know.
When we met, I never imagined you'd be interested in... Then after you were, How can we be together once I go into death?
Not giving up that easy.
Same as we are now.
I'm sorry?
Remember when we talked in the Memorial Gardens? About how you might be undead one day? I know things will be different when you're a lich. And weird. Maybe very weird. But I care about you, Emmerich. If you feel the same, we'll figure out the rest. Unless you think you'll be too busy with lichdom for me.
Never.
Okay, so here comes the horrifying scene. Coming up. Gotta go to the necropolis. Oh, man. It could be anybody, who cares? They're not going to be involved in the cutscene anyway. Alright. On to lichdom, which is a pretty dark scene. Don't worry, the honey side is a lot shorter. But nicer, obviously.
What's this lichdom rite actually like?
I must pass through the gates and meet the oldest forces in the necropolis. A final appraisal of my soul.
Hail the living! Emmerich Volkarin and his chosen witness, Rook, challenger of the gods, Volkarin's beloved.
Collect yourselves for the right.
I'm afraid this is as far as you're permitted. If anything should perchance go wrong, my dearest heart, you are the most magnificent thing to ever happen to me.
Alright, let's be sappy.
I love you.
I love you too, my darling.
And Snog. He kisses my nose. Because the characters don't line up right.
I am come to be judged by the dead.
Morgoth will follow him in eventually. Lol. Just kisses my nose. Love the doors though. Half and half bodies. Mm-hmm. He's so pretty. The crowned skeleton.
Emmerich?
I see so much more clearly now. The deeper eddies of the Fade, the pulse of the necropolis. I have been through blood and darkness, and I have emerged into light.
Emmerich, now that you're... Do you still feel...
Oh, my love. Come walk the gardens with me.
Oh, nice. Yep. I am dating a skeleton.
Thank you for coming, everyone. Please, bear with me. This will be rather difficult to explain.
He told Harding first. She's a blabbermouth.
I may appear the same as always, as I stand before you, but I've recently undergone a ritual that...
I thought you'd have a skull face. Like a skeleton.
It must be his glamour. It's really something, Professor. I can't sense you're a lich at all.
Harding?
Oh, no. Was becoming a lich a secret?
So, the lich stuff is true, and you crossed that line.
A lich? But look at Emmerich. Flesh and blood and everything.
He looks pale.
Well, he always looks pale.
I have questions.
You needn't speak about me as if I'm not here.
Just tell me you'll keep your skin on.
That's not how it...
I should take notes.
You look, why don't we just start from the beginning?
Are you satisfied? Yes, I have entered lichdom, and I am not an abomination, or a demon, or a disconsolate spirit. I have become something more. And yet I am still fully possessed of myself.
So you are a skeleton. Got it.
I'm not packing up Emmerich's 15,000 books and skulls, so...
Thank you, Rook, but please, allow me. I'd like to think some of us have become friends. I value that more than you might know. But I am changed, and I would never cause you distress by staying where I'm no longer welcomed.
You're no weirder than you were before.
I've seen worse with the Wardens.
You all... Really?
I think you'll be fine.
Okay, now, question time.
Yeah, it has to make up for, you know, the loss of Manfred if anybody was attached to him and they were like, no, but he really wanted to be a lich. Which is how I ran it the first time. I was like, yeah, I might as well let Manfred rest in peace and let Emmerich get his way and become a lich. Either way, I just wanted him to be happy. But, yeah, it's called Death Becomes Him, just like the movie Death Becomes Her. It's great. Okay, so now we'll do the shorter one, but it's a lot more fun. Okay, so we're going to go back. It's the reason why I already have the fully maxed team save. It was this one. So now we do the other half. The part that makes you happy, because Manfred lives and can talk now, and probably has magic.
His body could only take so much.
Alright, we'll skip through this part until we get to the choice. I'm here for you, blah 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 blah. Bring him back.
Mortality's a hard price, but you'd miss Manfred.
Oh, of course I would. But a Watcher should be more accepting of loss, of grief, of his own death in turn.
You're braver than you know, Emmerich. You've always risked your life. Against Hesenkos, against the gods.
Death's abyss always recedes with someone to brave it for.
I think facing a lot of things would be easier if Manfred was back.
Oh, he was fearless. He has so much potential, Rook. So far to grow.
Then help him do it.
You're absolutely right. I'll need your help. Rest easy, Manfred. We'll soon have you back amongst the living.
Alright. Then we go back to Lighthouse. I go talk to him. Because we made our choice. We're gonna go save Manfred. Which is absolutely adorable.
Alright. I should check on Emmerich and see if he's ready to bring back Manfred.
And the reason why I'm running through these side things to show you is because I wanted you to see these. And plus, I'll have one more stream for the main quest anyway.
Didn't seem right to make this.
Because I'm pretty sure we're almost to the end. Okay, time to save Manfred.
I've made my preparations, Rook. Will you help me restore Manfred to the world of the living?
Yes.
I'll do whatever I can.
Thank you. We must go to the necropolis once you're ready.
I'm ready. Let's go get Manfred. Tosh. Okay. I'll just fast travel to here. I'm glad you are showing me. I feel special. You should. I took you into consideration as I was playing the game with my saves. So I wanted, there were like things that I was like, oh, she'd love that. Oh, she would like to see both sides of this. So I did saves. Plus this way we're not rushing our way to the end, just in case I have more side stuff to do while off stream. Let's bring Manfred back.
Okay, Emmerich. How's this work?
We'll need assistance finding Manfred's wisp and drawing it back into his body. By pact and pledge, I seek an audience. By light and breath, let wisdom come. You've met these spirits before, but I've never properly introduced you. Rook, allow me to present two Necropolis Guardians, the keepsake of ages and far-sighted curio.
Thank you both very much for helping with Manfred.
How polite. How fine.
Good manners in mortal kind, beyond the spirit callers at last.
Friends, my assistant, my ward, Manfred, sacrificed himself to save us.
We'd heard you'd abandoned Lichdom to bring him back.
Your work, your dreams.
You paid the price. But it seems there are many flickers of curiosity in the Fade.
And only one you seek. Draw his wisp near. Speak.
Can I help?
Yes, please. Think of Manfred. Tell me something you felt about him. Concentrate.
Thank you for thinking of me. Of course! As I play through the game, I like to think of things that you might like, or what anybody else watching might like, and I try to do saves for that so that I can make it quicker than just running around in laggy time.
He was always excited to be around you, Emmerich. If spirits can learn to love, he loved you.
In the sea of the Fade, there are wakes left by our passing. Our desires, our fears. I leave this beacon for you, Manfred. Follow my voice. Return to me, please.
The cutest little please.
Manfred?
It worked.
Now he has magic.
Magic like you. That's wonderful. That's wonderful indeed.
Thanks for stitching that seam on my coat, Fred. It was coming loose. And nice new threads yourself.
Thank you. Yes, we needed something to mark him as an apprentice around the necropolis.
It's a good fit. See you around.
Yes.
Oh, you know what to call me. Okay, bring it down now.
He's excited for his training. Manfred's spellcraft is coming along nicely, more or less. Some undead have the potential to cast magic. I believe his was unlocked by his journey through the Fade.
What was that like?
Dunno. You mean you don't know? Dunno. We must work on that enunciation. Why don't you fetch the primer?
There goes our magic-flinging skeleton son.
I wouldn't go so far. Certainly I've a responsibility to educate him, and he'll need moral guidance. Most spirits do. But did you know? Yesterday, he said the most amusing thing while...
He's got your eyes.
As he grows, Manfred will better learn to take care of himself. I won't worry so much when I pass on.
How do you feel about that last part?
I have moments of regret for what Lichdom might have been. But none would make me exchange this for anything. Back!
So there you go. That's what happens when you save Manfred, and you're romancing Emmerich, so you basically poke the jest of, oh, he's our son. He's got your eyes. I love it. Yeah. So, yeah. So adorable. I'm gonna load up save from before. I'm gonna delete this one. figure out where we are. Because I think it's gonna be the end of the game. Pretty sure. Gather the team in the library. Yeah, because this one would lead to Tearstone Island, so I'm pretty sure that's the beginning of the end, so that's beyond the passing point. So I will keep it saved. The whole thing was adorable. I know, right? Both sides were like his lichdom. He managed to have like people picking on him, being like, I thought you were gonna be all skeleton with a skull face." And then they all start ranting back and forth to the point where they upset him so much that he's just like, "Enough!" And then you have Manfred, who's like, "Hooray! Rook, 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 rook." So good. So well done. So I'm gonna save over this. I'm going to delete these autosaves, I think. Unless I can't. Yeah, I won't even worry about those. But I think that's enough for today. I'm gonna save the rest of the obviously we're the beginning of the end. So I'm gonna save that for Wednesday's stream. Meetinks. So yeah. Now you see why I have issues with not romancing Emmerich, because I really connect with him and the whole skull facade and all that other stuff. Like, I really connect with that character, so it's hard for me not to romance him. But one day I will go through and romance all the rest of the people. So yeah. Fun times. Fun times. But me thinks it's time to eat. Glad I got to see all of that. Thank you. You're welcome. Like, the griffins are free. Granted, you didn't get to see the end of that fight. That was one heck of a fight. But at the very least, they're free now and well taken care of, and they get to be protectors of the Hala. And you weren't here for the main quest part where they were sacrificing the Hala, which I ran past really quickly because the noises are brutal. So thankfully you weren't here for that, because you would have been like screaming, no, why would they do that? Because the Hala are deer. They're beautiful white deer. But yeah. So luckily I got through that stuff before you came on. So yeah, I'm gonna exit to the main menu. Yes, you eat and have an amazing day. I shall try. I shall try my best. I think I still have to do like minor grocery shopping for like milk and bread and the usual essentials. But I'm gonna eat first, definitely. I'm glad I missed that. I am too. I don't like to make you any kind of upset, because it upset me the first time I was passing through. As soon as I saw the Hala standing between two Venatori on a separate area of stone that's just kind of floating there, I was just like, nope, done with that. I'm not looking. I already know what's gonna happen. And then I have my headphones on super loud, so like I could hear it in the background just screaming, and I was just like, oh god. So yeah. So we will finish this probably next stream on Wednesday. Bad idea to go to the grocery store hungry. Exactly why I'm going to eat first and make sure that my belly is full. Still not sure what to do for dinner, but I might actually just get TV dinners so that, people in the house can pick a dinner and stick it through the oven. So I don't have to cook. Because, yeah, I'm still a little groggy after the last few... Actually, after last week. Sleep's gotten a little bit better, but not by much. Oh, that would be very upsetting. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, agreed. So, yeah. On Wednesday, we'll finish up the game. I'm pretty sure it'll only take me that many hours to, like 3 hours to 4 hours to finish the game, depending on how laggy my computer is at the time. But after that, I don't know. I don't know what I'll play after this game. Maybe I'll just play side quests for you to see as I make videos for YouTube and not save the streams for those ones. Like, I'll keep the VOD up on Twitch, but I won't archive it on YouTube. Because I have plans. I've been recording all of the cutscenes, though I took a break from it this weekend because I was focused on mainly the side quests for the save for this. Yay, but sad. But, I do plan to cut together cutscenes of the main quest, and then cutscenes of side quests, and then cutscenes of the Romance of Emmerich, because that's the main one that I did, and I have recordings of that so far. But the main quest I still have to finish with that one character, so that every time you see Rook in the cutscene, like any kind of cutscene, it would match the look of that Rook from that save. So I also have to go through all those videos, categorize them in separate folders so I know which ones are main quest, which ones are side quests, which ones are companion quests. Oh, man. It's a lot of stuff to get through. But I will return on Wednesday. Either way. And we'll finish the game together, and you'll be able to see the true ending, which we kind of led into with the Inquisitor conversation of two girls chatting in an empty, like, bar. So yeah, I will see you Wednesday. And I look forward to it. Time for me to go eat. I love you, and I love you all. And bye for now.